Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you the teams I'm going to use for Underspire and the Bear the Heat holiday event. First up, Underspire, fairly straightforward one this. You can use a very similar team to the Invasion team. You can use the same weapon. Everybody can get this if you have enough gems from the event shop. Explode magic +1 red gems, grant a random status effect to all Raksha allies, then summon a Raksha troop. So really good for getting some quick mana for the team. Going to be in Sunspear class for this. Excellent class. Now let's just go to that. Create a firestorm at the start of every turn is super relevant. Get lots and lots of red for this. And we can have Snap Freeze, Insulated, Root Trap, really useful, Watery Binding, Deluge, Firebringer, and the good old Fireblade. Deal triple skull damage to burning enemies. That can happen when we cast a weapon because it will burn the first troop. And Indrajit also curses and burns a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. That can happen as well. We can have that for that effect of the curse and burn, as well as that lovely damage to 4 different enemies boosted by red and purple gems. And Behemoth can chip in as well. All these 4 matches we may get from casting a weapon, just natural 4 matches and more besides, we can boost up our Behemoth. Gains 10 life on 4 or 5 gem matches and does damage to all, as well as destroys gems, getting mana for the team. Very, very cool. We're going to go with a Guardian banner, +2 yellow, +1 brown, -1 green. Guardian banner from the Hall of Guardians. Let's dive straight into it. Very similar to the Invasion team, just swapping out of that Siege Breaker troop for Behemoth. So we can get our troops up straight away. Or just take a Skull Bash if it's there, why not? If you want a quicker start on this, you can obviously just do something very straightforward and go for a 50% mana class start like Geomancer, something like that. That'll do it pretty quickly as well. We're getting pretty unlucky on our gem matches right now. I think we can do it all by Skull Wax at this rate. Go on, give me another Skull hit just to do it all by Skull hits. Oh, there you go. That's what happens when the gems don't particularly go your way. That's why I don't mind foregoing some of that bonus red from Sunspear class for the fact you get a 50% mana start in something like Archer class or Geomancer, something like that. So each to their own. It's not always going to start off that slow. May get a bit more luck like that, and all of a sudden things are happening just that much quicker. There you go, it's a little bit more like it. Much better. And on to the next. Still only got 2 of these Sentinel troops from this Underspire. I don't do the whole thing every week. Just do enough to get some certain rewards that I'm after. Nothing too huge. Yeah, this will be quick enough when the gems are on your side. We've got lots of damage in this team. Lots of damage from Indrajit. Have Behemoth chip in. Another way you can go about this as well is, I was going to do it, but it would mean I'd have to go deeper into the Underspire to actually show it effectively, is by using Rope Dart with Uberstet. Which is a really nice way to go about it as well. On the harder levels, when things get tough, you can actually use Rope Dart to strip away the armour or a troop and drag them to the top, and if they survive, Uberstet does magic-based damage to the 2 weakest enemies. And if one dies, then automatically kill the other one. So you weaken that drop troop or whoever it is with a Rope Dart first, cast Uberstet, and you are guaranteed 2 kills. One of the best ways to use good old Uberstet. What am I looking for? Brown, yellow, purple then. Got any more red gems in our red storm? Thank you. See, if you ask loud enough, sometimes you get. And Uberstet kindly done them in the correct order. Bit in reverse. Would have preferred it top to bottom, but bottom to top will have to do. Right, let's make this the last one. Very straightforward team to use for this. Like I say, you can swap to a Rope Dart Uberstet team. That'd be very effective as well on the harder levels when things start to get a bit more tricky. I'll take that anyway just because I'm greedy and can't really resist it, a bit like that. Yeah, and we get a summon and we still wipe out. Happy days. Now on to the Bear the Heat Holiday Event. Use red troops to fight event battles, and each event battle earns embers, and you spend the embers in the event shop to purchase various things. Let's take a look at the things you should be spending those embers on. Ember Claw, very good troop. This sounds actually like a pretty decent troop, this one. Explodes a row, deals magic-based true damage to the first two enemies, boosted by elemental stars at a ×5 ratio. The trait's not bad either. Reduce damage from skulls by 20% and convert a purple star to an elemental star when my turn begins. Helps increase the damage output. So not a bad troop that. 400 embers is the cost, and you pick up 3 of them when you do that. The reason why that's good is because you can pick up the pet at the same time. 100 embers gets you 6 of the pets, and this is pretty cool. Increase this bonus at levels 5, 10, 15 and 20, initially starting on +1 skill points for Ember Claw. If you get to mythic level, which you can do by purchasing several lots of this, during the event you'll get onto +5 skill points for Ember Claw, which is really, really cool. Lastly, Orb of Power, absolutely worth saving up for this if you're still chasing Zol, Goth and troops like that. Really, really cool. Orbs of Power, very difficult to get in the game. This is a prime time to grab another Orb of Power for a fairly easy kind of way, really. Like other things like this, trait stone bundles, you may still need them, pet food packs, but that comes along quite easily, and you can sort of farm for trait stones too. That's purely cosmetic. I don't bother with that kind of thing usually, but certainly Orb of Power and the Ember Claw and its pet. Now the battles, you can do these in any way you like. The levels don't really matter. You still get 20 embers per battle. Right, so on to the team. I'm going to go for Mortal Chain as the weapon, 2 times Tesla, and the Foxfire King. If you don't have 2 times Tesla, you can pop in any other true damage troop to make a really nice effective team there. Of course, you can have Stellarix, Diamantina, Tax Shaka, any of that crazy stuff as well if you have those troops, and just romp through it very, very easily. But this is good because this is a no mythic team. Tesla does a true scatter damage boosted by all ally and enemy armor, and will basically gain in power effectively as the troops get harder, as the enemy gets tougher, because as their armor goes up, she just dishes out even more damage, which is why she's so cool, or one of the things anyway. Foxfire King, choose one, deal true damage to all enemies is a thing we'll be picking pretty much all of the time. Magic +1, and it's boosted by red gems and spirit gems. And also that third trait, really cool, 50% chance to inflict fairy fire on a random enemy when matching red gems, which we do to charge up the weapon, to charge up the troops, and that will just give us that chance of that fairy fire, which means the Foxfire King will do more damage, Tesla will do more damage, and things just get really horrible for the enemy. With the weapon, explode a magic +1 blue gems, give a random status effect to all humans, and summon a human troop. So that's just good for our Tesla. All good. Right, for the Mortal Chain, the class, I'm going to be in Geomancer for this. You can be an Archer class, any other 50% start. I'm just going for a nice 50% start class with this to make it quick. All constructs start with 50% mana. You can have Impact, this one's irrelevant. You can have Anti-Magic Sphere, which is good. Tactician, always useful. Rock Solid, get a barrier when matching round, which we do to charge up the weapon. You can have Stone Mastery, you can have Tree of Knowledge, both good. Fortitude, all nice. Right, so all we've got to do is just go into the team, into the battles, charge it up, and bash them out of there, because Tesla will do a job on this very, very quickly. Right, so if you get stuff for the weapon, that's not charged up straight away. Blow up all those gems. Tesla's up next round. All we've got to do is get some blue or red, and we didn't happen to get any. What do you know? Eventually, thank you. Now, when you run out of battles, you can actually go to the event shop and buy some more for 50 gems if you like. You can do that a couple of times. But it gets more expensive as you go along. Look, the next bunch would be 100. So I wouldn't do this a lot unless you're absolutely desperate to unlock stuff. Right, I'll just show this again in another team. Let's just show what happens if we go 3 times Tax Shaka, for example, just for fun. Tax Shaka's a bit mental. Let's try that there. That there, that there. You just go Wand of Stars for this. Just because it gets things going just so fast, it's like ludicrous. Like that. Try that into second. Beat the heat. This is the sort of team I'd probably go for in general. 1 of the stars, get that up nice and quick. Got most of our mana straight away for Tax Tracker. There's Tax Tracker. Tax Tracker is ready to do its Tax Trackery stuff. And again, and it'll be very straightforward with that. Even 2 Tax Trackers will work really, really well. But the more of Tax Tracker, literally, the merrier. Doesn't matter on the level of this. Like as long as they give the same amount of embers, it's fine. You can just take on the lowest level one if you like. Because I'm a hero, I take on the highest level one because it makes you feel more heroic. Doesn't. Not really. A bit. It does a bit. A little bit. Not much. A bit. Anyway, what am I talking about? I'm starting to go into my tea madness thing again. Well, I've sipped my tea and there's always seems to be something in it which makes me go a bit loopy droopy. Anyway, when you get to this stage, if you found the battles really easy or straightforward, you can go to power up to increase the difficulty and rewards. I'll do that, and now you get a little bit more embers from every battle, and you can do that as the event evolves over the course of the full event. So there it is. There's the teams, there's the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.